Okay, so guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, and let's see here. I'm looking at the GPU usage of OBS, and okay, it's yeah. I think we're okay with the webcam this time. Where are we? Well, my character is in Elysium Mines because last time in Elysium Mines, or in my last hour in Shroud of the Avatar, yeah, my my avatar was in Elysium Mines and doing some mining for gems and ores. There are times when you'll find mobs in Shroud of the Avatar sometimes T-posing. Yeah, you will find sometimes that they would do the T-pose. Why were they doing that? Who knows? No one knows why they would do that. Oh, look at that. Oh, we have P. Bieber in chat. Welcome back, P. Bieber. So, what's been happening? So again, if you see a mob in Shroud of the Avatar T-posing, yeah, it's normal. It's a bug. Ah yes, let's see here. It could be because it could be, let me see, let me check, okay? So the sound is distorted.
Okay, I hope the sound is no longer distorted. So I have like this small window that shows the preview of the stream, and I see the text down there. It's so small. I have to switch windows to see the chat. And right now chat is being covered up by another window. So I have like a few windows. I have the task manager open. I have the GPU Z window open because I always monitor my GPU. I have OBS. I guess those are the windows open. And of course the music player. So I have like, and the web browser. Okay, so I hope the sound is better now. So again, I'm here in Elysium Mines just mining for gems and ore. The reason why I'm mining mostly gems or fragments of gems is to craft lures for fishing. That's it. It's not because I want to mine, but it's I guess, a consequence of what I want to do. Because there are 3 ongoing fishing contests right now, and to join the contest, or especially if you want to fish in lava, yeah, in Shroud of the Avatar you can fish in lava, and there are lava fish. You'll need a special kind of lure, and those lures are made of gem fragments. And you can't buy them in any NPC merchants. In fact, I think the only, I could be wrong though. I've seen worms. So if you are fishing, you need bait, you need worms. So you can buy worms from an NPC merchant. Just find a fishing vendor or a fishing NPC merchant, and you'll be able to buy worms. But for the other types of bait, either you find them in the wild. For example, hopper. You can get hopper by harvesting cotton, and then I learned that you can get leech or drudge leech from taking care or eliminating zombies. And then when it comes to lures, gemmed lures for lava fishing, you can either buy it from other players if you have the gold, or you can craft them. And I chose to craft them because I don't have a lot of gold. Okay, so what game is this? The game is Shroud of the Avatar. It's not an MMO. I forgot what it's called. Because it's not really an MMO. Although it has been like marketed as an MMO, but it's not an MMO, because even in the game you can switch between online and private. Also, this is supposed to be the spiritual successor to Ultima and Ultima Online. But if you look at the game, it's far from being a successor. Maybe it's a successor of Morrowind. But then again, Morrowind is a much better game than this one. Also, you'll need a very high-end PC to run this. The only reason I'm able to run this is because I'm running it on very, 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 very low graphic settings. The graphic setting is so low, when it rains, you don't see the rain. You hear the rain, but you don't see the rain. I have never played this game in any graphic settings other than very, 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 very low. I'm pretty sure the game looks amazing at higher graphic settings. I wouldn't really know because again, I've never played this game in any higher graphic settings. Also, the dated look of the game, that is a feature. Yeah, it's a feature. The dated look of the game is a feature. It was designed to look like it's Oblivion, or maybe Oblivion looks better. So I have like 10,000 hours in this game, and I stopped playing it for like a few years. And then the only time I picked it up again was because I wanted to check whether my houses in the game expired, because you can own lots and houses in this game, but they're not permanent. They will expire in 120 days, or I don't know how long. So usually what I would do is I would log in every time my properties are about to expire and just renew it. So this time around, when I logged in, I noticed that my house in one of the towns, and the town was called White Rock, wasn't decorated. So I spent like time decorating the house, and here we are. The best feature of this game is the housing decoration. You can really go wild in decorating your houses, to the detriment of the game's performance. You'll find player-owned towns that are heavily decorated, and they are super freaking laggy because of all the decorations placed by the players. And if you go to an empty town, you wouldn't experience any lag because there's nothing there. I tend to call this game, or this MMO, which is not an MMO, a cozy MMO. Because everything you do here is cozy. You go mining, you go fishing, you go farming. The game has PvP, but no one wants to go PvP. I wouldn't go PvP as well. You lose items going PvP. And besides, my character wasn't built for player versus player. My character was like my avatar. I guess you can call it the avatar. My avatar was built for gathering. Just look at the look of my avatar. My avatar is a freaking miner. The only thing my avatar can fight are those ghosts that are sometimes spawning around this area. Seems relaxing. Yes, it is. It's very relaxing. Especially if you play music from Stream Beats, especially the ambience collection. Yeah, you have like a very relaxing game. The game is so relaxing that I believe yesterday I fell asleep while salvaging items. Also, the combat is ass. You can see the combat. The combat is just you standing there and pressing skills. So this is the combat. You stand in front of your enemy and you press your skills. And it's all RNG. I have no problem with RNG because most games have RNG. The problem with the RNG in this game is the range are quite, the minimum, the maximum range are really spread apart. So sometimes you'll deal 400 damage from, for example, this skill called puncture, and sometimes you'll deal 10 damage. Using the same skill. So there are times you'll one-shot a ghost if you hit it with a 400. Maybe the attack hit a critical. That's why the damage was 400. But still, the gap between the minimum, the maximum are quite spread apart. Also, this is free to play, by the way. It's free to play, so anyone can just give it a try. But usually, those who tried it never went past beyond the starting area. I was like, I created a new account and then with a new character just to go through one of the starting areas, and I was like bored going through the starting areas. I just realized that the starting area was like really boring. There was a lot of running happening, and it doesn't really tell you where to go. It will point you to the direction. I guess it's old school because, old school role-playing games, they don't have any quest marker. They don't have any guides. So basically just you'll need to read the quest information, and you'll need to figure out where on the map the quest location is. So it's kind of the same with this one, which you can say I'm used to because I completed the 7th saga. If you played the 7th saga back in the 90s, oh my goodness, that game is insane. Everything looked the same in that game. It's a JRPG, and everything looked the same. So finding where you are is really hard. That is one JRPG that I will never ever play again. I'm glad I finished although it's just one character. There are like multiple characters in that game, but so yeah, this game has like old school elements and some really interesting features, and that makes the game convenient, and then there are things that makes the game inconvenient. For example, crafting in this game, oh my goodness, you'll spend like a lot of hours just watching the progress bar, and changing it will be really hard because that's how they designed the crafting, because every piece of material you craft has some kind of it has something with it, something to it. So you can't just change the how crafting works without affecting the entire thing. You can say that the crafting in this game was designed to waste time. In fact, maybe a few days ago, someone said it took him like 8 hours crafting 3,000 something or smelting iron ingots or so, he was like smelting ingot. I don't know which particular type of metal it was, but he was smelting, and it took him 8 hours to finish. Insane. I will never do something like that. Sounds insane. And I don't think that was fun. Watching the progress bar moving from left to right. I don't think that is fun. And then after that, he started a forum thread requesting the devs to change or have like bulk crafting in the game, so that you don't have to craft every piece of iron ingot one at a time. Again, I do like the housing decoration of this game. That is the best part of this game. Decorating your house. That's why I call it a cozy MMORPG, because most cozy MMOs are basically they're like lifestyle MMOs where you just do casual things. So I'm basically just running around the mines. And if you look at the screen, you'll see that under the name of the location, Elysium Mines, under there is the word private, which means I'm the only player in this particular scene, and no one else can enter this scene. So all the resources in this scene are owned by or for my avatar alone. So basically you're playing solo, unless so you can I guess you can they have a party system. So if you want to I haven't really tried partying because I don't party with other players. I'm a solo player through and through. So if my memory is correct, you can form a party and you can enter the mines, and both of you will be in the same instance, something like that. There is a ghost. I don't know where, but I heard the ghost. So in total, I've been mining for maybe less than 3 hours, and I only got 987 gem fragments. I'm being attacked by this guy. see how amazing the combat is. You just stand there and hit your skills. And now the animation is bugged because my avatar is doing the moonwalk. Look at that. He's walking in place. Sometimes animations would glitch. It's not really game breaking, so yeah. It just looks weird. Also, I can't play this game very long because the game tends to crash my display driver. Well, it did it twice, so I'm not sure if it's actually this game, but it happened, and I looked at event viewer and it was pointing to this game as the cause. So before I was like playing like 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, and then the crashes happened. So I'm now limiting to just 1 hour at a time, which is what I usually do now. 1 hour at a time. Well, except maybe yeah, yesterday where I fell asleep. I fell asleep while I was salvaging things. Honestly, maybe I was just really tired. Although watching the progress bar is not really a fun thing to do as well. So I now have like 1,000 gem fragments. I'll be able to craft 100? No, not really. 100? How many? 5 times 10. Maybe 50 heavy gemmed lures and 100 gemmed lures. And of course I can sell the silver ore. I don't use silver ore in I think it's used for masterworking. I don't really know the details of masterworking, but it's some kind of thing you do to make items better. They're called masterworking. Or maybe I'm mixing things up with gold ore, because gold ore and silver ore are used to upgrading equipment, I think. Again, I've never really done it. Because crafting in this game is layered. You'll need to craft the pieces before you can craft the entire thing. And sometimes there are a few steps than normal. It's not just about, you get the wool or a wood and then you can craft a mallet. So you'll have to turn the wood into timber and then board and then to other things, get crafting fuels. Although I would think other players or players who play these games are into there will be people who will enjoy crafting in this game. For me, it may not be that enjoyable. Maybe to other players, maybe they find um, crafting for 8 hours, just melting an ingot. Maybe they find that entertaining and fun. For example, I have to go through all this just to craft lures for fishing. So all this work of mining just to craft lures or bait for fishing. Okay, so I just finished my first lap around the mines. So there was I did not enter any of the I guess structures here. See? What is this? The Minotaur? No, it's not the Minotaur. The Satyr. The Satyr went T-posing. My guess is the Satyr doesn't have the... Not okay, so the animation for falling down when hit by a leg sweep. So what it does, because it doesn't have the animation, it would just do the T-pose. Again, either the animation did not load or the animation was loading, it just wasn't fast enough. My guess is the animation just didn't load. It has been that way, at least for me. It has been that way for a very long time. There, there are times when the animation for well, the leg sweep animation, well, it works, but the effect of getting leg swept, like falling down on your back, yeah, the animation hasn't always loaded. Sometimes, again, you'll see your satyr doing the T pose. Okay, so that was my first lap. Usually, I finish this lap in 20 to 24 minutes. I wonder why I'm slow. Because I'm looking at the clock here and it says here 40 minutes. So I guess my advice to anyone who are thinking of giving Shroud of the Avatar a try is they shouldn't expect too much from the game. What they should do is find something that they like in the game and just focus on that. For example, if you find farming is the thing you want to do in the game, you find it fun, then focus on that. But it doesn't mean you'll just be doing farming all the time because, again, you'll need to find where to get the seeds if you don't want to buy the seeds, although you can buy the seeds. You'll need a property. Okay, you'll need a house or a land to do the farming, and the smallest land, well, before the market lot was added, was the row lot, and you can get a free row lot by completing one of the starter quests area or one of the starting area. So once you completed that starting area, you'll be rewarded with a row lot deed for free, although it's non-tradable. So you can use that free lot to do your farming. Again, it'll be very, very, very small. And the land is not clear. It's not an empty land. There will be a row house on it. So you'll have to do your farming inside the row house. And then you'll have to buy planters. You cannot craft planters. You'll need to find where the NPC that sells planters. There are like small, medium, and large planters, and then there's potted planters. So you need to choose what type of planter you want to use in your farming. So even if you just focus on farming, it is it is involved or other activities are involved in it. So you won't just be doing farming, you will be doing other things while farming. Or if you have like millions of game gold, you can just buy everything from players and NPC merchants. And as you can see, Shroud of the Avatar has the Mage Light skill from Skyrim. Okay, let me check my inventory. Capacity is okay, still have a lot of space in the inventory. So even now, I'm also monitoring my task manager. I'm monitoring the power usage, the CPU and GPU load, and other things like RAM or memory. Okay, so now I'm lost. Where am I? So let's see here. Okay, this is where I need to go. The game is so relaxing, it will make you fall asleep. That is how relaxing this game is. Again, I hope people don't get me wrong. I do like the game, but I also do see why gamers won't probably enjoy playing this game. Number one, there's a lot of grind in this game. Unless you're an old school MMO or someone who has experienced MMOs back in the 2000s. MMOs back then were all about the grind. In fact, I had like someone playing my character one time. Well, not just one time. Because if you want to be competitive back then, you'll have to grind. That's why bots got developed. And now these days, the bots are built into the MMO itself. Botting became acceptable because it was the developers of the game who implemented it on their games. For example, I once live streamed the Ragnarok while I was like sleeping, because the Ragnarok is a mobile game, and we all know that most, if not all, mobile games have this thing called the auto play, feature, or auto battle feature, something like that. And if the MMORPG, if the MMO you're playing has that same feature, you can just enable autoplay and let your character play by itself, and what do? You go to sleep. If you are watching in Kick or in any of the other platforms and you are, posting in chat, unfortunately, those will not appear on screen. The only chat that appears on screen are from Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you want to see your chat appear on screen, and you are in Kick or in Trovo or in D-Live or in Party or in Nemo TV or in Instagram or in TikTok, well, you'll have to, re-upload the content. So after this, I might, play another hour of I forgot the name of the game. Shadow Fight Arena. There you go. I immediately remembered it. So that was Shadow Fight Arena is a mobile game ported to PC. I think I need to turn right. Okay, turning right from there. See, the saddle is still posing. Wait. After this, I'm going to get myself some coffee because, yeah, I'm kind of dozing off again. Dozing off. Not totally asleep, but dozing off. Okay, so it's the remote bank access on sale. Wow. Remote bank access. So it's basically a device that will let you access your bank storage anywhere in the game, I guess. As long as you have a lot and a house, because you'll need to put down the device for it. And there you go. That is the hour. Nice. Okay, so guys, that's it for this hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and if you did, follow the channel in Twitch, Kick, Rumble, D Live, or wherever it is you're watching this, or subscribe to the channel in YouTube. Also, I'd like to thank P Bieber or PB for joining me in chat. It has been a long while. It's been a long while. I know I've caused you pain. So it's been a long while since I last saw PB. Hope you are doing amazing. And you're not in any kind of trouble. So guys, with that, thank you for watching and see you in my next hour. Bye bye for now.